And now, I am proud to announce the one, the only. I am happy to announce Datmodz. I am happy to announce Datmodz. Look at that. Look at that entrance. The man, the one, the only. He has killed 10 other streamers in the wrestling ring. I don't think I can hear anything. Let's see. Why can't I hear anything? Oh no. I can't hear anything. Are you muted? I'm not muted now. Okay, hold on. Let me try to... Weird, I'm not muted. Voice and video. Try talking. Are you sure your microphone's selected? Can you hear me? It's selected to your default. Try turning it off and on, like switch off and on it. No, it's not muted on the mic, right? If I tested it works? That's weird. It's not muted on my end. That's so weird. Hold on. I'm gonna call Vera real quick and see if it's on my end. What a start. Hello?
Hello. Can you
Okay,
hear me?
so it's not on my end.
Okay, so it's...
No, it's not on my end. I can hear Vero. It's on your end somehow. Wonder what it could be. It's a Florida problem. No, can't hear you yet. That's where
Hello?
Oh,
is it working?
Yes.
What the heck?
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, it's working now.
Perfect. All right.
Wait, should we do the intro again?
Okay, go away.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Okay.
Oh. I can't even find my intro anymore. No, why are you coming back for? Oh, he's getting something. I am proud to present the one, the only, Datmodz. Welcome to the AMA series. Give it up for Datmodz in a few seconds because it's delayed. Wait! There we go. We have sound now. It's so much better. Woo!
Hey!
He has killed 10 other streamers in the ring. Be even better if his fire alarms started popping off now.
Oh, good evening, Zizaran.
Hi, Datmodz. Thank you for
you
joining us.
Oh, thank you very much for having me this evening.
You're looking very dapper. I feel underdressed. I'm wearing a PoE t-shirt.
Wait, I thought this was an interview.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, you're not prepared?
Yeah, but people usually don't dress up for it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. That is actually nice. I like
Well,
it.
I'm prepared.
You
How
look
about
very prepared.
I answer the questions.
Oh, no. Like, you don't even know what ones we
I'm
picked.
asking you a question right now because you're not prepared.
Oh, no. That's not how we run this ship.
Yeah, that's how it's working. So, why is your hair blue?
Oh, that's just... No, this isn't how this works. This isn't about me, Datmodz. Put your notes
it
down.
blue?
No, it was the sub goal. Okay, so thank you for joining us here for the AMA series. For those of you who are new to this series, we bring on another streamer. We ask a lot of questions. We get some from Reddit to start off with, And then you guys that are watching live on Twitch can ask questions as well. So you can do at Mr. at Mr. Madiki or at Man with Hat, and you can ask questions. They're going to parse it into the document, and we're going to pick the best ones and ask Datmodz and talk a little bit around it. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for having me, Ellen.
Ellen.
I've always been looking forward to this.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm Ellen now. Great. So no, he called me Ellen, as in Ellen DeGeneres. So for those of you who don't know you, for people who aren't familiar with your stream, talk a little bit like, who is Datmodz?
Who's Datmodz? How would I describe myself? I'd probably just say a happy-go-lucky, jolly, fluffy Florida man that's just looking for a good time on the internet.
So wait, are you Florida man?
Yeah, I'm born and raised in Florida, yeah.
You've done some fucked up shit. I've seen some articles.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the ever rise of technology and the internet, they record a lot of my activities and post it on the internet now, unfortunately. And yeah, I'm not proud of some of the things I've been doing.
I can imagine. And how'd you get your name?
Oh, Datmodz. Well, it's kind of like a two-part thing, but it was mostly some guy on Justin TV stole my name. Yeah, originally back in the day, just like people I used to hang with out on the internet, I used to do like some programming stuff, gaming stuff. They just called me Mods all the time. And then when Justin TV came around, I was like, oh, let's go make a JTV account because I wanted to go watch some Dragon Ball Z. And that's basically what Justin TV was. They just had like reruns of like people just like restream movies and like anime and like television. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go watch some Dragon Ball on Justin TV. And I'm like, let me go make the account name Mods. And someone stole it. And I'm like,
damn. And you've never been able to get it back on Twitch ever, or?
No, I asked like John, the partnership guy. He actually just retired.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, we can't do it for you. Like the guy's active or whatever.
That's
so basically I just had a .dat file on my desktop, and I'm just like, oh, I'll just call myself Datmodz. And people like at that time in like 2011, they'd always just be like that guy or whatever. And so that's how I just got it.
And you've been streaming for a long time now. When did you start streaming?
Oh, it's hot in Florida. Let me turn my fan on.
All right.
When did I start streaming? Well, consistently, not until summer of 2012 after my internship. But I started originally streaming in like 2010.
Wow.
But it was never a consistent thing. I would just like do weekend gaming with no schedule. I'll just play random games. And I would hang out with like friends from my World of Warcraft guild. It was more of like a social thing.
Yeah. Is that why you started? Just to like show your friends what you were doing, or?
Oh no, actually, some of my friends were streaming, and I would watch them, and we would talk, and we would like drink, and like we would just like watch our raids. Like I could see their perspective or whatever. Whenever they fucked up, we like call them out. We had like healer class leader, and and then it was more of a social thing. We just did it for fun, and then we would like take turns streaming, and then we would like do random events. We would get drunk. We would go to Goldshire. We would role play in the inn. There's like, you ever play World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I didn't picture you doing that, but now I am.
Yeah, I'll drink like some rum and cocks, and we'd all be drinking like a giant call, and we'd just be role playing as little naked gnomes and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, there might be like, I don't know. This was before like VOD footage and stuff, so I don't know if there's like footage of it, but there might be like footage from like 10 years ago, and it's me role playing as a drunk gnome.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have different stuff in mind right now. But yeah, that sounds really fun.
Yeah.
And you recently went full-time streaming, right?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
How was that? And you like quit your job fully and stuff?
Yeah, indeed I did.
That's scary. How's that going?
Well, my community has always been really supportive. And like the first month I went full-time streamer, I hit like my highest sub count ever.
That's awesome.
Like in like the entirety of time I've been streaming, right?
Yeah.
And then a month and a half later, I lost 65% of my subs.
Yeah, that is.
You could probably relate to that. So I was like super happy. I'm like, yes, it's gonna work out so well. Like a month and a half later, I'm like, fuck, dude, I don't have to go back to work sooner than I thought.
Yeah, it's very scary, especially if there's a lot of sub gifts and stuff. It can be terrifying.
Yeah.
Going on holiday and stuff as well is a lot harder, so I definitely can relate to that.
Yeah, especially with us where we're like kind of like more seasonal league related streamers where we have like it's just like up and down, up and down, up and
Yeah.
down.
We need
Yeah.
to like rotate some games, get some other like really popular games that our audience will enjoy watching too.
Well,
Well-
you do some like variety streaming and stuff. You don't just play Path of Exile.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it definitely okay. So if I'm playing something like Apex, it's like goodbye sub count. But if I'm playing like Last Epoch and stuff, it's fine.
Yeah.
So
Well,
have you played that as well, right?
Yeah, I like Last Epoch. I
Yeah.
saw that Carve went to go work on their team also recently.
Yeah, I know. I think that's going to be a
Yeah.
really, really good thing for their team. And I think it's probably going to make the game a little bit too complicated for most people with car working there. But I'm very
He's
excited for
definitely a
it.
five-head, yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But yeah, we can start off with some of the questions as well.
Oh, okay.
Are you ready? Are you excited? We actually have a shit ton. This is, by the
Yeah,
way,
no, I got my...
we've never had this many questions before the thing has
Really?
started. Yeah, never. Not for
Yeah,
anyone.
where's my Xanax?
We have 5
Give me
pages.
a second. I'm joking.
5 pages before it
5
started.
pages of questions?
Yeah. So people are curious.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No, like usually a lot of the
Okay.
threads get re-downloaded on Reddit too. So it's yours wasn't. It was great. I'm excited.
Yeah, Reddit's always really kind to me.
Yeah, that's like.
And then
just
there's
you,
always
I
one
think.
guy at the bottom that says I have a voice of a 12-year-old, but he always gets downvoted, so I'm happy about that. People don't upvote it. They're like, look at this big jolly man with the voice of a 12-year-old. Like, dude, I can't control it.
Yeah, I mean, like not everyone can have as deep as voice as me, so I understand that.
Yeah, or duck sauce. Fuck that guy, dude. Fucking sexy voice.
The first question is similar to this. Tony the Terp is asking, do you look 16 or 52 without the beard?
Oh man, I wish I had a picture with. I wish I was prepared for this. Yeah, no, I look like a child without a beard. Like I look like I didn't hit puberty yet. Maybe Twitch I could have a picture. I don't know if you could like pull one up, but they probably got like a picture of me without a beard somewhere.
We can maybe do that.
Yeah.
I think the thing is monitor capture, so maybe it'll work.
Caption.
Yeah, we'll try it if we can get one. But the next question is by Trucid Stuff, asking, how long did it take for you to get to the point where you could quit your day job, and what are your top 3 goals for 2020?
What was a point where I could quit my day job? Well, I guess my journey on Twitch is a little bit different than others, where when I originally started streaming in like 2011, I'd never had the intent of becoming a full-time Twitch streamer. It's something I just did for fun.
Mhm.
And I would do on the weekend, like after my classes and stuff, after work. And I would like restream my WoW raids. I'd play Skyrim. I would play like Han and stuff, various other games.
You played Han?
And then, yeah, I played a lot of War Beasts. I played a lot of Han, like
Wait.
religiously.
Really?
Yeah,
That's amazing. I didn't know that. I played so much Han.
yeah.
You play Dota?
No, I played a lot of Han, and I played a lot of League of Legends when it came out. I played top lane pretty heavily, and then Dota wasn't even out yet. It wasn't even out of beta yet at that time. Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of disappointed. But we should play Dota sometime, though.
Yeah, no. Last time I played original Dota on Warcraft 3, like Warcraft 3 custom games.
Yeah.
But I actually never played real Dota. Like,
Right. Right.
Yeah,
that
Valve
makes sense.
Dota. Yeah.
I didn't play much League of
Um,
Legends. I mostly like played a shit ton of Han.
Yeah. No, I loved Han. What character did you play?
Zephyr mid.
Oh, okay.
And then Deadwood a lot, too.
I love Deadwood running through the trees with them.
I know. It's like being a bowling ball, especially if there's a Crystal Maiden or a Playbringer in the game. Just like, klunk. That's so
Yeah.
good.
You're like a mythological ent or whatever. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
That so I never really intended to become a full, like, you know, like some people nowadays, their main goal as soon as they get into streaming is I just want to do this as a career. And when I originally started streaming, it was just for fun. In 2012, I had an internship, and my internship ended in summertime, and I used some money that I made to like buy like an Intel computer. I had an AMD 965 Black Edition, and it couldn't stream, and so I bought like an Intel 2600K and like this MSI motherboard that I got comboed for fries for like $300. And then I just started streaming, and then like every single day when I was streaming, my viewer count doubled.
Wow.
And then people are like, oh, you need to like apply for partnership, you need to get a donation button, stuff like that. And I was like hesitant to do that, and I did it, and I got partnered in like September 2012. And then I just started streaming consistently from there. And then I didn't have a lot of subs. I think I hit 300 subscribers, and then Diablo fell off. And then I was playing actually Path of Exile when it came out originally, and then my sub count dropped to like 70.
Oof.
Yeah, this is like before the whole Amazon acquisition, everything else.
Yeah, so no Twitch Prime.
Yeah, so I had like 1,000 viewers, but only 70 subscribers.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how old Twitch was. Way back in the day, there wasn't a lot of monetization efforts and everything else like that. And then Diablo like announced Reaper of Souls, and it shot way up, right? Like I passed like 1,000 subscribers for the first time with Reaper of Souls. I think I had like 18,000 viewers. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, maybe I should quit university and start streaming full time. And then I'm like, I've spent a lot of money going to school. I might as well finish it. I'm legitimately almost done.
Yeah.
And then
what was it you studied?
Mechanical engineering.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then then I was like, I just streamed, and the stream was doing good. And then I ended up getting sick, and then I stopped streaming for a while. And then I came back to streaming. It was like a year and a half later. And then I just said, if my sub count stays somewhat consistent, I'll just quit my job and stream full time. And then now I'm here now.
Nice. And streaming as a full-time job can be like hard for a lot of people to transition into, especially other people in someone's life might not always be supportive. How's like significant others and parents and stuff being supportive of streaming?
Well, my parents, they're happy with whatever I do in life, but my dad always says this one thing. He goes, "Are you making money, son?" That's always like he just wants to make sure that my well-being is like he has my well-being in his best interest. Right. He just wants to make sure that I'm able to provide for myself, have like shelter. I'm not going to be fighting off crackheads in the parking lot of Walmart or anything just like for food. Chat. Yeah. And my girlfriend's really supportive also. She just kind of wishes the streaming hours weren't as rigorous as they were. Yeah. Yeah, you know how it's extremely demanding. It's
very hard to take that
jobs. Streaming isn't too stressful for me, but it's like you just always got to be doing it, or else people might lose interest.
Yeah. It's very easy or very important to stay relevant, which you do a great job of. It's especially been cool to see that when you were streaming other ARPGs that you got like really high view counts.
Oh yeah, I love ARPGs. It's by far my favorite genre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did that playthrough series of like old ARPGs, Sacred.
I love Sacred.
Yeah, we did Titan Quest, we did Dungeon Defenders, we did Diablo 2. We're playing a bunch of old school ARPGs, and it's kind of cool to see all their systems in place. And when you're playing these older games, you're like, wait, I thought this one game invented this, or it was original aspect of original system. You're like, it just got stolen from this old game that's not as known.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Yeah. It's pretty funny. That happens to every game though. Very like little actual new inventions, I'd say.
And I think the second part of the question was, what were my goals for
2020?
Year,
yeah,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to become an A-tier streamer. I
you
know
already
you commented
are.
on my Twitter post.
Yeah.
No, I just want it. It doesn't even matter about. I on Social Blade. That's all that matters.
On Social Blade. Okay.
It's like one of those little stamp things you get in kindergarten, like that makes you feel special. It doesn't really matter too much, but I just want the Social Blade stamp that says A tier.
Wait, isn't there like there's more than A tier's not the highest on Social Blade, is it?
Yeah, you can be like S tier, but that's like maybe that's next year or something.
Oh, okay.
Not this year, yeah.
Yeah, because right now you're B plus. You're probably just about to go over to A tier, right?
I think we're almost there. Yeah, maybe.
I'm A minus.
You're an A minus streamer?
I'm a minus, yeah.
I'll take an A minus. I want to be A minus.
Well, you're top 943rd on followers on all of Twitch. That's pretty great.
So I'm almost there then.
You're almost there.
Nice. Well, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you got some good stats there. Very, very good stats.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no, and you're actually one of my favorite streams to like watch to fall asleep. It's as long as you're not like getting too excited, then it's hard.
I try not to get too excited because I'm getting old and I don't want to have a heart attack on stream.
How old are you?
I'm getting to the point where I don't remember anymore. Shit.
I was gonna guess like 38,
girlfriend.
39.
Honey, how old am I? No, I'm 31.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I'm 31.
You're the same age as me?
Yeah.
Are you 88?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I did not think we were the same age.
Yeah, because of my beard, I look older.
Yeah. I have like the body of a 12-year-old. Well, except I'm pudgy. So, for the next
like
question.
a little Fortnite player.
I haven't played Fortnite actually.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a pretty fun game. You do building and stuff.
That's true. I actually don't like the building. For the next question, I don't know. Like sometimes, especially when I was doing the Destiny AMA, people throw in like some troll questions. So I don't know like what are troll questions or not. So you can just like say skip if it's a troll one. But Bop Top is asking, who is Juicy Jen?
I knew that question would come up.
Okay.
Juicy Jen is when I moved to Las Vegas. I grew up in Florida. I moved to Las Vegas to go to school, and I didn't know anybody there. And Juicy Jen was some girl that I met through a mutual that I ended up dating for a little bit, and she was a character and a half.
Okay. Are you going to elaborate, or is this like something you don't want to talk about while your wife girlfriend is in chat?
It's pretty vulgar.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Pretty vulgar. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not appropriate for an AMA.
Okay,
but,
okay, we can skip. Peace Tior is asking, when are you going to do a duo with Kaiser X?
I don't know. I need to invite him over or something. I want to touch his mane. I want to touch his hair, steal some of his gaming power. Yeah, I don't know. I've never played with Alp before. I've known him forever, and we've never duoed. We're gonna play Classic WoW together. Then I made the mistake of rolling on the streamer server. And you played on the streamer server too, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fun.
Well, didn't you have like people logging you in or something at the Las Vegas event?
No, that would be against the terms of service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good that you followed the rules and everything else, and people weren't helping you stay logged in or anything.
Yeah. I did. I woke up early.
That's very admirable that you're waking up in the middle of your sleep and logging in and avoiding all the queues and everything.
Yeah. Wake up, log into the queue, go back to sleep for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yeah. I think most people did that. But yeah, no, it was fun. I got like level 54 in 7 days.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. Yeah, I never made it to 60.
Same.
Yeah, I got to like level 55.
Damn it, you leveled me.
Did you do the dungeon exploit? Like, I
was so excited for that. That's the only reason I wanted to play, because people told me about dungeon cleaving and how it worked, and I was like, that sounds so much better. And the thing is, like, all the other people I was playing with was like, oh, I can't wait to like move on to the next dungeon. I hate this. And I was like, dude, I wish we could stay here till 60. Like, I want to stay in the one dungeon. I don't want to leave. This is great. It's like mapping. And that's like probably why I was the second highest out of all of Method. I was the second highest level. And they're WoW players. I haven't played for like 10 years.
You're not doing WoW player, but you're just a little grind lord. That's
what
it is.
I know. So that was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was nostalgic for me. I played it when it originally came out.
Mm-hmm. I was definitely hoping that I would have time to play 2 more days so I could have got to 60 and do Molten Core. I was pretty sad about that.
Well, why did you stop playing?
Because I had to fly home from the Vegas event. Because they flew me out to Vegas.
Why don't you play on the Wi-Fi on the plane?
No, oh my god, the plane ride was... Okay, so I flew with Thomas Cook Airlines, which was the worst experience flying I've ever had. It was like Ryanair. I don't know if you know that airline. It's a shitty UK airline. But for like a 9 or 10 hour flight. So if I wanted... Like, I got half a glass of Coke with my meal. And if I wanted like a full can of Coke, I had to pay for it. The ticket's like $600 or something anyway, I think. And if I wanted to watch any movies on the plane, I had to pay for it. It was like a plane, but with DLCs. It was horrible. No wonder they went bankrupt. So
yeah, it's all airplanes now. They just nickel and dime you. They charge you for everything. You thought you got a cheap flight, and they're like, yeah, you got to check your bags in. Yeah, you got to pay $20 for this thing of Coke.
Yeah, it was... it was rough. I hated it. So not a pleasant
Yep.
experience. But like I think like World of Warcraft 2 is like a game it's very hard to have as a secondary game or something I play for a couple hours a week. I feel like you really have to like know life it if you're gonna play it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I still play like every single expansion,
Hmm.
but at the start,
Nice.
pretty heavily. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like it's very unforgiving not to play RPGs for me.
I understand that.
Yeah. Next question is by Kain and Gab. And it's asking, watched you when you were a Diablo 3 streamer. Do you already miss the early days of D3? And would you play PoE if they never remove or never changed Diablo 3 pre-auction house remove?
Well, I always played Path of Exile. I played Path of Exile when it originally came out. Well, I think there's like clips of me dying to Devourers in Act 2, like in 2013. And I actually played with Nuji and Martin Creek originally. They were like teaching me the game. And they like baited me to go attack the boss. It was like a totem that had a bunch of like spark projectiles at the time. They're like, go attack. And I was playing like a melee blender build with like dual strike on the duelist. I'm just like hopping over, right? There was no ascendancy classes yet. And they're like, yeah, Nuji was like, yeah, just go attack that totem real quick. I'm like, okay. And I hop over, it's on hardcore, and then they started like spectral throwing and hitting and triggering all the sparks, and like basically my character almost got melted. I just had to run away. I just had to flee real quick.
Wow.
But yeah, no, I always played Path of Exile, and I was a Diablo 3 streamer for a long time. I enjoyed the game heavily, and then they just stopped supporting the game, and my enjoyment just dropped down. Right?
Yeah.
You just can't play the same thing over and over again without content updates, and Path of Exile does that very well. You know, there's going to be a huge expansion. There's going to be a huge content update every 3 months that's most likely going to blow you out of the water after a couple of patches, after they fix some issues. But yeah, no, I always liked Path of Exile when I originally played it. It just had a lot of issues early on, right? They had like the small dev team issues, out of sync. They didn't have a lot of end game. It was fun, but it didn't have like the content at the time to keep me intrigued. And then just over the years with the addition, like the leagues getting more content, them just making all the systems more robust, it just became my favorite game.
Yeah, it's pretty insane now. For sure.
Yeah, they did an absolutely amazing job building out the game from basically a garage dev team.
I know. It's incredible. Yeah. And do you like is there like anything that you wish Path of Exile had that Diablo 3 has?
No, they already took most of the good systems that Diablo 3 had and put it in
That's
there.
fair.
Yeah. And pretty much, I kind of wish they had like some quality of life stuff, right? Like trading's obviously been a big topic within the community for a long time. I wish they did something with trading. I know Chris is pretty against like putting some in-game auction house or some assistance tool in game to help players, but yeah, I'd like to see some more like quality of life things come to Path of Exile.
Yeah.
And they are doing that with Path of Exile too. I like the new gem system, the new link system. That's gonna be huge for new
scared
players,
about that.
right? You're scared of it?
I don't like it. I hate it.
Why? It's too easy for you?
Well, okay, so obviously I'm biased, right? Because I get to play so much. Like for a newer player, getting a 16 is always an issue. So it's like more of a selfish thing, right? Because that's not a problem for me. But even when I was new, I feel like getting a 16 is such a special experience because it is difficult. So I remember my first 16, I still have it. It's like a thicket bow with like it was a triple tier, or I think it was tier 1 lightning, tier 1 cold, and like tier 4 fire, and then crit. And I was like, I called my parents and was like, oh my god. They're like, what are you talking about? But like, I was just so excited. And I feel like that's always a really good feeling in Path of Exile right now. And I guess the fact that they said that it was going to be easier to 16 gems, I'm worried about that feeling going away. That's not necessarily me saying it's going to be bad. I'm just skeptical about it. It could end up being a lot better.
Yeah, even as a veteran player, every single league you get excited when you get your first 6 link or your first good roll. So I understand that might take away a little bit from your enjoyment, but there'll be other things in the game that get you excited.
Oh yeah, I hope so. And like this league has added a lot of new exciting like things that can happen. So I'm very, very happy with the current league. But quickly going back to Diablo 3,
I got one more thing to say. I guess I remembered. I guess Path of Exile, the one thing I would change a little bit is the graphics, but they're doing that in Path of Exile too. That's everyone can admit that the graphics are dated.
Even without the graphics, just the optimization is rough.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like Diablo 3, I think just the graphics really well. And actually Diablo 4 was really, really good too. I specifically really like the smaller things in Diablo 4, like the weather system and puddles filling up and your character drying over time. So the new D4 engine is actually pretty nice. And I actually never ended up playing the expansion for Diablo 3 as well. I haven't
Wait,
played
you
Reaper of
never
Souls.
played Reaper of Souls ever?
No, so I think I actually will play Diablo 3 next time there's a season coming out when like there's nothing going on PoE. Because I think playing it once is probably worth it.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's just like it's casual, right? Like
Mhm.
it doesn't have like the depth of system that Path of Exile has, but it is an enjoyable game. It plays well and looks good, even though it's older.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you just can't. I don't personally. I can't play Diablo 3 for long periods of time anymore. I play it for like a week or two, and then that's pretty much it. It just comes with infinite Paragon grind. You're just grinding like +5 main stat forever.
Yeah, I mostly want to finish like the campaign because I actually really like the Diablo storylines. I think they're cool. And are you excited for Diablo 4?
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for it, but I don't want to think about it too much because it's so far away, and it doesn't seem like they really know or have a clear direction on what they're going to take the end game systems to right now.
Yeah, I
They're doing a
know,
lot
but
of,
honestly, 2034 when the game's released, I can't wait, dude. It's gonna be exciting.
Well, I hope you have good healthcare because it's getting old. You got to make sure you make it there.
That's true, dude. We're gonna do a long stream in 2034. Gonna be 6 hours at lunch.
Hey, you might have to take a dinner break. Early bird special.
I love our recliner. It'll be fine. Simpy77 is asking, Datmodz, do you have any pets? And what is your favorite build of all time?
Oh, yeah, I do have pets.
Really?
Can you see him? Steve, yeah. He's my pet attack lizard.
That's not real, right?
No, he's from Australia.
That doesn't look real that much.
Either
Either that or I think he's dead.
Mathel sent it to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
He was running, he caught it when he was running. He's like, oh man, I really want to give Datmodz this lizard, and he gave it to me. He shipped it to Florida. I paid for overnight shipping and like the animal crate. Yeah.
Nice.
And now it just protects me when I'm streaming. Yeah, he's just he doesn't move too much because he's patient. I have a heating plate under there, so he just likes to stay there because he's cold-blooded. He can't naturally just regulate his body temperature, so he's relying on the heat plate.
So are you like working on setting up a Steve camera then?
Yeah, it's right there. We share the camera. We're
okay,
friends.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, we're both stars
Oh.
of the show. Yeah.
I wonder, like, chat, what do you prefer, Steve or Datmodz?
Wow, don't ask him that. I have feelings.
Yeah, it's Steve. I'm sorry, Datmodz. So, what is your favorite build of all time?
My favorite build of all time. I really like Reeve.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I like Reeve so much. Just because like you can scale the AoE so much and like it's like you attack so quick and you're like so agile. I think it just looks cool aesthetically. Yeah.
It used to be my favorite back in the day. Back in the day when Melee worked.
I love Reeve.
If you know, I actually think I could see myself playing Reeve if I got the Awakener sword. That just looks amazing for any melee.
Yeah, once I get done a Soul of Self-Found, I'm gonna go to Trade League and get one. Yeah,
same.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
I've only played melee for the longest time, right? And then like I kind of been trying to like learn different stuff.
What are you playing right now?
I don't know. I'm kind of just tanky. I don't really kill stuff. That's what chat says.
Wait, are you copying Quinn's builds?
No, my character's still alive. But yeah, I'm just kind of like playing. Oh,
that was so smooth. Oh, that was good. That was really
no,
good.
I'm just playing like a Claw Hoa Jug. So it was inspired. There's a guy named Harold that I used to delve with on softcore, and like last league we like helped improve his build or whatever, and then I just moved it to a different ascendancy and just made it for a hardcore. But yeah, it's really really tanky.
Nice. Well, that's good. And were you summoner or?
No, it's Herald of Agony Jug.
Oh, right. That is the summoner,
jug.
sort of.
Yeah. I actually just got my life recovery belt last night. I did a double influence Steigweise. So I got my life recovery belt. So I got like 400 more life regenerated per second.
So you found a Crusader orb or something. What orb did you find?
A Redeemer orb.
Dang.
I was looking for a Warlords and a Hunter orb forever, and I was just farming the bosses like crazy. and I couldn't get one, so I'm just like, I'll just use my redeemers, and then I'll just pristine fossil craft, and hopefully I hit it. Second to last one out of like 40, I got it.
Wow. Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
really hard to hit with pristines because I was trying last thing to hit it, and after they nerfed it a little bit, it's insane.
Yeah, it
Insanely
doesn't seem
hard.
like they brought the odds down for sure.
Yeah. Lol for Life is asking Datmodz, what will be your next big upgrade for the stream to complement your smoke machine? Perhaps a disco ball.
I can't tell. I actually got it already. It's hidden off stream.
Really?
Yeah, I got an upgrade.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited to see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I gotta
Very-
actually hook it up.
Okay.
Because they're supposed to send me something with it, and that's why I was at the store when you were talking to me. I'm like, shit, I have to go to the store and go get something. So I didn't have time to set it up yet. So maybe tomorrow I'll be able to use it.
I'll hopefully get some clips sent to me about that. I'm excited. Simpy
Okay.
70. Scared me.
Oh,
Sim-
Chad asked for a smoke out.
Simpy 77 is asking, how many hours do you have on Path of Exile?
Actually, not that many. I only got probably like 4,000 or something, 3,000.
That is very
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, no. Well, I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more than that. I asked Bex one time. I'm like, hey, Bex, how many hours do I have? Because I don't play on Steam. And she's like, I don't know either. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't know either.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I'm like, I might see if I can find out because you can see how much you've streamed at least. Let's see. We'll try to find out. But Mr.
But a
Penguin.
lot,
Mhm.
back in the day, right, when I streamed Path of Exile before, but I don't think of those Twitch tracker websites were active yet. They only like start from 2016 onwards.
Yes, that's true.
Right?
That is true. It's mostly only able to do 1 year, but even in like the last year, you've nearly streamed 2,000 hours of Path of Exile. You probably have more. So that's just 1
Yeah,
year.
that's usually what happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours I have.
Yeah. Less than me. I'm on 19,000 and I'm still dying. So
How do you deal with that all the time?
dying?
Yeah.
I just go again. Never give
You
up.
just go again. Do you do like therapy or anything, or do you take any medicine?
Coke and
Natural
Red Bull.
remedies? Oh, that's good. Yeah, those are good motivators to keep you like going quicker, keep the heart rate up.
No, I don't know. I'm not really. There's very few deaths that are like really upsetting for me, and like
Yeah.
most of them are really fun in hindsight. I still remember there was one back in Breach where the game client crashed, and it was like an epic comeback story because it was the longest 100 race ever, and it was so many going for it, but everybody kept dying, and I think it was 26 days or something for the first level 100, and like rank 2 and 1 on the ladder both died at 99. And I was making like an epic comeback, and then the server timed me out, and I died.
Yeah, everyone likes a good redemption arc.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I was very excited.
that's good that you don't take. Yeah, I don't take my deaths hard either. Every once in a while you have one, you're just like, that's a little demoralizing.
Yeah.
Most of the time, just a learning experience makes you a better player.
No, for
But
sure.
once you fuck
I
up
love
with
watching
something,
you
never
die.
do it again.
You have like great death reactions.
Who does?
You do.
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I never die.
Yes, you do. You usually scream. You're like, no.
I'm the unkillable white devil. What are you talking about?
Okay, dude. Wait, have you died in Metamorph yet?
Yeah, like 4 times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I died like I had the worst league start. I died so many times at the start,
Same.
nonstop.
It was a
Then-
rough league though.
Yeah,
I'd say Metamorph is the hardest league ever, except maybe Pirandus, but that was just because it crashed a lot.
yeah. This one and Legion were pretty rippy.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
like some of the mods. It's just the same as deleting your character. Even Invasion was
Yeah.
easier than this.
Yeah, my character is really tanky, and I almost got one shot yesterday, like some Metamorph. I'm like, what the heck is this thing? It was like some liquid cleave. I didn't even know what liquid cleave even meant.
Oh yeah, I think the worst one I've found is Horror Barrage and the crawlers. And
I saw that clip.
yeah, that
It
was
was on Reddit.
That was very tanky and still just got deleted. So I was like, okay, dude, I'm not doing Horror Barrage anymore.
You can just blame Twitch chat. That's what I do.
I was raiding Twitch chat when I died. That's true.
Yeah.
It's all your fault, Twitch chat.
Yeah, that's like #1 rule of streaming: no accountability, always chat's fault.
Mr. Penguin 1 is asking, when you played Diablo 3 years ago and you were still in school, did you ever imagine yourself becoming a full-time streamer?
Well, at that point, I really wanted to become a full-time streamer, but school here in America, the hardest thing about school is paying for it, not studying or learning, and there was a huge financial investment, and I only had like a year left, and I was like, when my stream got to the point of where I'm like, oh, I could actually do this as a job. I was like, I have so much invested into school. I'm like, there's no way I could quit now. Because I wasn't making like insane money from streaming, but it was like enough where you could like survive off of it at that point. I think I had like 1,000 subscribers at the time.
That's a lot,
like
especially back then.
1,000 or 1,200 back in, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know when Peak Reaper of Souls happened, I had 2,000 subscribers. That was my highest sub count at that point. I was like a little bit over 2,000, and I'm like, wow, this is going pretty well. And then yeah, it kind of like dropped off after that.
Wow. No, that's great, and it seems to be going pretty well for you right now as well.
Yeah, no, it's been going well. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I've been enjoying it. I love streaming.
Good. We love you streaming, so that's good to hear it.
It's like my hobby, but it's also my work now.
Born Slayer is asking, when do you have time to spend time with Chloe with streaming as much as you do?
So that's one of my resolutions for 2020 is I want to spend more time with loved ones.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, her name's Dilo, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Dilo. Okay. I'm sorry. Dilo, yeah. I hope she doesn't hate me now. I thought it was Chloe.
I think she's actually at a winery with her friends today, so she's probably feeling pretty good right now.
Awesome. Geo Jameson is asking, has switching to a full-time streamer changed how do you feel about Path of Exile? And does it feel more like a job, or are you still just gaming for fun?
No, it doesn't feel like I just stream as much as I want, right? If I ever get tired or if I just don't feel like streaming, I just stream less, but I haven't really reached that point yet. But I actually like it more now because like Path of Exile is just a time sensitive game. If you want to do well, you have to put in the time. That's pretty much one of the major things that's holds you back. If you're only able to play 5 or 6 hours on the weekday after work, there's no way you're going to keep up with some no-lifer or some full-time streamer. So yeah, you're just able to do a lot better.
Yeah. And are there ever times where you're like bored and not enjoying the game that you're playing, but feel like you have to keep playing it anyway?
No.
That's good.
Luckily, at this point, I'm actually like able to like jump from game to game and people still like watching. So I'm thankful for that. Like, like Blight League, I played Blight, right? I did 40 out of 40, but it was kind of lackluster. I didn't really enjoy Blight too much. It was probably my least favorite League of the year out of all 4 of them. Yeah.
I hated it.
I like tower defense, but my problem was finally I was like, okay, I used to play in groups in Path of Exile all the time back in the day. I would always do like community events. We would all play together and stuff. I'm like, this is finally a point in time where you could do group play again. Yes. And then so we got some blighted maps, and I'm like, okay, everyone jump into the map, and we had a bunch of summoners.
Oh no.
And a full group of summoners. We started clearing the blight. The game lagged so hard. The timer ended, right? The mobs kept on spawning. 5 minutes go by after the timer's over. The timer's over. We're still rubber banding everywhere. And we're still fighting the mobs for the blight rewards. I'm like, okay, well, I thought we were going to have some opportunity to do some group play again. That went out the window.
Yeah.
Well, you could do it, but it was only like with 2 or 3 people.
Group play is rough in PoE, which is a bit sad. I really like things like Group Found, but it always ends up with just people doing separate things and feeding into one person. So
yeah, no, I like playing ARPG as more of it used to be a social game for me, right? Where I'd always play in a group, but kind of like the direction of Path of Exile, just more so directs you towards a single player game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is sad. Like, because in Diablo, like you still do a lot of groups, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, Diablo I'll play in groups, but then a lot of times I'll play like self-imposed solo self-found.
Ah.
Yeah, because they don't have a real solo self-found leaderboard like Path of Exile.
All right, interesting.
The Diablo communities they've been asking for it for a while, but I think there's only one guy working on Diablo 3 right now or something.
Oh wow.
So
poor guy.
Yeah.
That sounds rough.
Maybe he'll get to it.
Hopefully, maybe that would be interesting. I like milk tea is asking, why does your girlfriend always stop by chat and ask when the last time you went outside was?
Okay, so Christmas time is coming around, and someone knocked on my door, which I thought was unusual. It was my freaking mailman. My mailman came to my door and he goes, "Chris, you need to get your fucking mail. It's overflowing." And yeah, I didn't get my mail for like 3 weeks or something. I was streaming so much.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't checked my mail in December.
Yeah.
Just realized that. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't really leave the house that much anymore. I used to leave the house every single day, and now sometimes I go to Walmart at like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and then that's about it for like food, supplies.
I feel that.
Toilet
Going
paper,
outside is
eggs.
terrible though.
Yeah.
Like, and you can order food to your house now. Like, the future is right now, dude. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I don't really do food delivery ever. I only do pizza.
Me
I never
too.
use,
I'm
like, a
very
food
I'm
delivery
very
app,
health
yeah.
conscious, so I try to like always cook my own food and mostly like very, very healthy stuff.
Yeah, me too. I do like Pop-Tarts and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Like
Um
chicken.
P Wolfen is asking, Datmodz, the most happy I've ever seen you was back in the day when a Thunder Fury dropped. What event in PoE has topped that moment?
Probably hitting 100 in hardcore.
Nice.
Like nowadays I don't really get the adrenaline rush like that I used to get when I originally started playing games, like when they were new to me. But yeah, every once in a while there's certain events that happen. Like when I killed Awakener recently, that was like a huge rush. Like I was like, my hands were shaking, my palms were sweaty, but my heart was beating. Like, but it felt good. It wasn't like a bad, it was an amazing rush. You're like, oh, I feel alive again type deal, right? But yeah, probably hitting 100 on hardcore was like a huge rush. I just had like these endorphins and like yeah, it just put a huge smile on my face for a long time.
That's good. I like that. That's really good. It definitely is like, especially on hardcore, I feel it's something that's not very many games give you the same feeling.
Yeah, I like playing softcore and Path of Exile too, but hardcore just gives me this rush. Like when you do certain things that are like more challenging, it's not comparable, right?
Yeah,
it just like weeks of work into one character to achieve one goal.
Oh, I really like this next question. Edward_Ed is asking, hi. I've read in your Twitch bio that you're chasing your dream of becoming a full-time streamer. Awesome, and good luck. With that being said, why should I check you out, and what can I expect from your stream?
What should... Smokeouts! Consistent gameplay, probably some dad jokes, and some boomer. We listen to some boomer music. That's pretty much about it, yeah.
Yeah, and some loud crafting.
Yeah. Nice. I'm just some happy guy looking for a fun time on the internet.
You are like the most positive guy I've seen. I love it.
I don't know. I'm just always happy. I think something's wrong with me.
Yeah, maybe there is something wrong with you. I've never seen you angry.
Yeah, I don't really get angry too often. I used to get angry back in the day.
And I haven't like actually met you in real life yet. How tall are you? Because it's very hard to see on stream. Because like Rice looks super short, but he's 6'7".
Yeah, I'm 6'5".
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you look tall, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
I can't really tell.
Because I think I saw a picture of you and Quinn, and Quinn's like 5'1".
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
If Quinn ever got tired, I'll just carry him around on my back.
And have you met any other like streamers in real life?
One time I saw Dan's Gaming in the lobby of the Hilton at BlizzCon, and he didn't know who I was. And I went to go say hi to him, and I think I scared him. He was with Giant Waffle at the time. And they're like, who's this massive guy trying to say hi to me? I think I scared Dan's Gaming.
He's super nice.
Yeah. No, Dan is really nice, but yeah, that's like I think 2013 or 2014. I think I scared him.
Well, hopefully you'll be coming to like a TwitchCon or something at some point. You're East Coast, which is annoying.
Yeah, there's nothing that happens on the East Coast.
No.
That's at Guardian Con.
No. There's a PAX Boston or something.
It's like Canada though.
Oh.
It's like way up north.
You should go to a TwitchCon though.
I've always wanted to go to TwitchCon.
You should go to the next one. I'll be there.
I'm kind of scared.
Why?
Big
I'm
old-
not that
big old-
intimidating. Like, I know I have like big guns, but like, but you should totally
No.
go because like now they're still doing it in San Diego, and that's like a location they're like nailing it at. Like the queues are great. It's perfect.
Yeah, no, I like San Diego. I've been there before.
You should do it. We can hang
A few
out.
times, yeah. That would be fun. I
Alright.
could take you to dinner.
Yes, that
Yeah,
sounds
what
fun.
do you
I'll
like to
take you to
eat?
churros. Crabs. I love crab. It's like the nicest thing ever.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
like sea crustaceans also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the big perks of living in Florida.
Nice.
They have really
Okay.
good fresh
I'm
seafood
excited.
here.
We're doing it. Datmodz is coming
Yeah.
to TwitchCon 2020. I'm excited. And like it's
I can
very
make
short,
sure to-
so you don't actually need to take a lot of time off streaming either. It's like 3 days.
Oh, we can just get an IRL rig and we can just run around together.
Yes. We
And
can
you can do
100%
stuff,
get an IRL rig, guaranteed. We can do some Ziz
Well, you know
mods
people
IRL.
because you're a method.
Yes. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
people. Oh, I know everyone. It's great.
Hey, you're like a little social butterfly.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that'd be fun. Dude, we could go mini golfing.
We go skydiving.
No, I would die somehow. I use all my RNG in Path of Exile.
I like mini golfing.
Yeah, see, that's a lot better.
Yeah.
You can't die during mini golfing.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes
That
You can't.
must be intense. You were playing different mini golf.
mini golf here in Florida, they have like alligators that you can look at, and sometimes they escape the enclosures.
That
Yeah.
sounds terrifying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't tourists really like alligators, and for whatever reason, like different places in Florida, they're just like, oh, let's just have alligators at our establishment.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and you can just go there and you just put like some quarters in, you get some alligator food, you throw it to the alligators.
Wow. I've been to Florida
Yeah.
actually. We went. My dad went on a business trip and he brought me and my mom along, and we went to Busch Gardens. We went to like Disney World. It was awesome. It was, like,
Okay.
that was actually where I got over my fear of roller coasters. It was in Busch Gardens on a roller coaster called the Scorpion, because my nickname used to be Scorpio, and I looked at my mom and I was like, "Mom, it's time." And she was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "It's the same as my nickname. I have to go on it."
I like watching some of those reaction cameras where they have cameras on the roller coaster and then the people are like, you know, like or they pass out or something. You
Yeah,
ever see those compilations on YouTube?
I haven't, but now I feel like I need to. But I remember, like, I must have been like 12 or something. I was terrified of roller coasters. And there was this massive American dude next to me. He's like, "You look scared, boy." And I was like,
That sounds about right.
yeah, I was terrified. um,
That might have been my cousin.
but next question is by Fenrils, and he's asking, "You spent years finishing school and then working as an engineer while still streaming 6 hours most days. So while you only started streaming full-time 6 months ago, technically it's almost like you've been doing it for years. With that being said,
Yeah.
has anything surprised you about the shift to full-time now that a half a year has passed by?"
No, I kind of like went into full-time streaming, know what to expect. I knew about the Twitch culture. Like I have my community's been with me forever. I've literally watched people in my community go from high school, go to college, graduate college, enter extended learning programs, like get a full-time job, buy houses, have like 4 kids. There's people I've known, they've literally had 4 kids since I've known them. I've
Wow.
literally watched like people grow up streaming. So yeah, it's a cool experience that you've known people online for so long, and even people that I've met online, I've hung out and met in real life, and I would consider them good friends. But yeah, no, I wouldn't say anything's unexpected at all, making the transfer to real full-time streaming.
Nice.
Because-
That's awesome.
yeah.
And do you still remember your first subscriber?
Yeah. His name was Sir Poops a lot.
Oh, that's an easy name
Yeah.
to remember.
Yeah. Sir Poops a lot, yeah.
That's awesome. And is
Yeah,
he still
he
sub
doesn't-
today?
he doesn't- No, he doesn't Twitch anymore.
Ah,
Retired, yeah.
Retired, right. What's the oldest subscriber you have then?
80 months, 82 months.
Wow. That is
Yeah.
like twice my oldest sub. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm an
Yeah,
old frog.
You're like a
Yeah.
Twitch boomer.
I think I got my sub button before Soda Poppin'.
Wow.
Because Soda Poppin', I remember he got banned for 1 month because he was like super edgy back in the day, but he wasn't too edgy in terms of current Twitch terms. And like Twitch was like, "Oh, you need to like behave better, Soda Poppin'. So like we're gonna ban you for 1 month." And I remember he came back, and then they're like, "Okay, finally, if you're a good boy, we'll give you your sub button."
I'm just gonna start calling you Dat Boomer now.
Yeah.
Herkamink is asking, 2 mods, do you think you're cursed? It almost feels like a weekly thing for you to have technical problems with your internet or PC. Isn't it strange by now?
Yeah, I think I'm cursed. I have some weird shit happen to me all the time.
You do
Like,
live in
people
Florida.
Yeah, people say that I'm paranoid. It's not paranoid. It's getting to the point where I'm like cursed. I must have pissed off some lady or something. And yeah, there's always something going wrong. All the time. My car caught on fire when I was driving it. How does that even happen?
Oh, I'm hoping for like Datmodz, the movie now. Like the way you tell the stories too is like extra good. So I'm excited. The next question is actually incredibly easy, and it's the unknown kitten asks, as a streamer, your job is to remain neutral of sorts regarding video games and have a philosophy that everybody should play what makes them happy. This person clearly doesn't watch me. However, with the recent ongoing debates of which is better, Diablo or Path of Exile, do you have a favorite between the two and why?
Well, you don't have to become you don't have to remain neutral. As
No,
a
I
streamer. You can have
agree.
no, I think Path of Exile is better now than Diablo. And I think they know that too. Like, you could tell at BlizzCon they had something to prove with the announcement of Diablo 4.
Yeah.
It's like Diablo 3 hasn't been seriously updated in years. It's been on cruise control, and yeah, it just kind of just been there. They still have their seasonal updates, but I think this past season in Diablo 3, you're saying you were wanting to try Reaper of Souls, but you never played it before.
Mm-hmm.
This previous season was like their biggest update in like 3 years.
Triple Loot Goblins?
4. But yeah, no, it was actually their biggest update, and like a lot of people played just because there's no Path of Exile content. Like classic WoW kind of died out, and yeah.
Nice.
But,
and have you ever played Path of Diablo?
No, people have been trying to get me to play it. I never played it.
You should. We play it together.
It's like a custom Diablo 2 game, right?
Yeah, but it's really good.
I'll
be playing next season for sure.
Yeah, Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah, you'll love it. Like, I play with like Llama and stuff usually. I don't know if you know Llama. He's so nice.
Who?
Mr. Llama, SC?
Yeah, I think I've heard of that guy before.
Yeah, he's a speedrunner for Doctors Without Brothers.
Yeah, no, I know him. Hey, he's a nice guy. I like Mr. Llama.
Nice. Yeah, we should play it.
Dude, him and his team, they're doing like the new D2 reset recently, and they killed like Uber like within 24 hours or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. No, Llama is so nice. So yeah, we should. We're playing Path of Diablo together. You're East Coast as well, so we get like super low ping to each other.
When is the reset?
I don't know. He was going to do one in November, but then didn't end up doing it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it'll probably be soon. I can ask him. Green Dude's super awesome.
Okay.
The next question, I don't know if you know the Jungle Queen.
Yeah.
Okay. Then just making sure you know it's from her.
Please, I know who it is.
Please ask him about the Florida bear and the butt thing. Pretty please.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's butt chugging. You never heard it? Did they do that in Ireland?
I think that's not something people actually do.
No, it's something people actually do. Is they just want to get drunk, but they don't want to get a beer belly, and they don't want beer on their breast, so they just butt chug beer.
What?
Yeah. They put it in their butt.
We definitely don't do that here.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people just do it. I don't know. I've never done it personally, but I've seen people do it. You can look it up real quick. Not on stream though. Yeah, it's real, right? I know it's hard to believe, but people actually do it. I know. It's baffling.
HunterMan1 is asking, hey Mods and Ziz. Mods, I know you're from the Diablo days, and it's because of you I found PoE and Zizaran. Aw. My question is this. PoE and Diablo are two completely different games, but in the same genre. Besides your desire to stream the games, what is it that attracted you the most to Path of Exile that you decided to switch from Diablo to Path? And how do you continue to be the best in both games mechanically and knowledge-wise? And do you have any tips for a new player to learn and become a better player? Also, I miss monk mods.
I think he's talking up a little bit. I don't know if I'm definitely not the best player. There's so many people better than me. You, Havoc, Uber Dan, Alk.
Uberdan's not a person.
Yeah, he's basically just a fucking robot. Yeah, I'm definitely not the best at any game.
Wait. I need an answer to this. Who's better, you or Quinn?
Who's Healed Awakener?
Oh. All right. Well, yeah. Let's go back to the question.
Okay, what was the rest of it? I kind of got distracted a little bit.
What is it that attracted you the most to Path of Exile that made you switch? And any tips for a new player?
Probably, I love the crafting system. And also the depth of your build customizations. They don't really hold your hand. They kind of just throw a bunch of loot at you and your trees, and there's oh, just try something. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. And you just create these ultra crazy synergies between items and just make weird wonky builds. And yeah, you can pretty much make anything work, right? Like some people say in Path of Exile, you only play meta build. That's so untrue.
Yeah.
You could legitimately make almost any skill work. So many people have done it. And it's one of the coolest things about the game. If you don't want to play a meta skill, you just make some wonky build. That's for fun, yeah.
That's true. And are there any wonky builds that you really want to try out right now?
Yeah, I want to use a new sword.
Yeah, that's not wonky.
Yeah.
That's busted.
Yeah, I want to play Flicker Strike with it.
Same.
Yeah, I just want to play some Flicker Striking.
Are you worried that people are gonna stop watching? Or get seizures?
Last time I played Flicker Strike, it's never happened ever in gaming. My eyes were physically hurting. It wasn't just eyeball strain. I woke up and my eyeballs, it felt like someone was punching my eyeballs from playing Flicker Strike for 16 hours straight.
I believe it. And for the last part of his question, any tips for new players on how to become better?
Just get into it. The only way, literally Path of Exile is kind of cliche to say, the only way to become better is by playing. Just slowly understanding all the systems and stuff like that. There's a bunch of tools available for a new user, resources, websites, streamers make guides. You just try to have to absorb everything possible. It's not going to be a fast process, but if you stick with it, you'll eventually become better.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Icefire is asking, earlier this week, I heard that you were in a motorcycle accident years back and it still bothers you. Do you still ride? Love the streams. Keep it up.
Yeah, I used to race motocross. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, quite seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I can send you a picture. I think I have a picture on my computer.
All right.
Okay, let me make sure.
You have to write it. You have to link it in chat because this is full screened.
Oh.
So I might not be able to pop it up. That's why you look so beautiful. You're the entire screen and then very high res.
Okay, let me make sure I don't post the wrong picture then. Oh my.
Maybe we should wait.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere. Yeah, no, I used to race motocross pretty competitively. I used to do they used to have regional races and stuff, like Florida series, and they would have national events. You go to get your national ranking, and I raced quite competitively. When I was younger, I had aspirations to go professional, and I was never that fast. I was the fastest guy at my local track or within the couple local tracks, but I was never the quickest guy.
Mm-hmm.
If I went to a big race, yeah, and I got pretty hurt. I broke my leg 3 separate times. I broke my clavicle multiple times, ribs, but I broke my back. But the incident that he's talking about, yeah, I got helivac to the hospital. My first helicopter ride was in a Trauma Hawk. It was a Loretta Lynn's area qualifier.
Cursed. Wait, I don't want to do real life streams with you. I'll die somehow.
Yeah, I was at a Loretta Lynn's area qualifier. I fell, and it was off in motocross, there's a hole shot, right? It's a gate. There's 40 other dudes or whatever, and you basically the gate drops and you race to the first corner. And it was on the first lap after the hole shot, and they just watered the track. I fell. I got up. I was perfectly fine, and it was off a downhill jump, so it's a blind jump, so people didn't see me when I was down. And there's a flagger guy that waves a caution flag, right, to let people know that there's someone's down on the ground. You have to slow down. You're not supposed to jump and stuff. Well, the guy didn't see me down, and he was looking at all the other people coming up behind me, and basically I got landed on. I got ran over a bunch, and then I got up. I kind of hobbled off the track,
Wow.
And I couldn't breathe because both my lungs were collapsed. And one of the guys that ran me over, he like came over there and started smacking me on the back to try to help me breathe. And I'm trying my arm was broken too, my clavicle, my back. So I'm like trying to swat this guy away while I can't breathe because both my lungs were collapsed. And yeah, basically I just kind of laid there, and then like paramedics came, and they had like on-site paramedics, and they're just like, oh, he might be like internally bleeding, like dying. So like they had to call in the trauma hawk.
Wow.
And they loaded me up on a trauma hawk. They took me to ICU. I pretty much don't remember like 2 weeks of my life because I'll just from all the meds and everything else and the trauma and your body trying to recover.
Wow, that's intense. So you are cursed.
Yeah, I broke my leg in 18 places, broke my back,
The
scapula,
fuck?
clavicle, my arm. Yeah,
I
pretty messed up.
actually think a more reasonable explanation is probably just that you're playing softcore somehow.
Yeah.
That is insane. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I still a lot of extreme sports and stuff. And actually, whenever I got hurt, that's when I really got into video games. The first time I got hurt, I was like 10 years old or something. And I just sat inside playing Diablo 2 all summer.
I've never broken anything ever.
Really?
Yeah, I mean my
Nothing?
finger's gotten like munched on. I don't know if you can see it. There. Like it got munched on by a moray eel.
Oh, yeah, that looks pretty serious.
Yeah, I had like surgery on it, and then like it like fell off, but it was hanging on by like one of those lines inside your finger, whatever, like a vein or something. But other than that, like I haven't had anything bad happen.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, like nothing broken at least. Ugh.
That's good.
The next question is a funny
Nice about
follow-up.
breaking stuff is you just get to sit inside and play video games.
I do that anyway. I didn't need an excuse to do that. You don't
Nice.
need to break things to do that, Datmodz. You're not just having these bad things happen to you on purpose too, like, oh, I can sit inside and play video games. Right?
Oh yeah, gaming's more acceptable now. It's more mainstream. Hey, you don't need excuse to play games anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question is a perfect follow-up on the last one. Tiberlicious is asking, have you ever hurt yourself doing something 10 out of 10 stupid?
Oh yeah, so many times. Yeah, I've done some really stupid stuff.
Is there any more like really good stories?
Oh, we used to back in the day. So in school, right? I was part of video production crew, and we would do video production and stuff like that. So we would take the school cameras out afterwards, and it was during the days of CKY. You ever watch CKY? It was like pre-Jackass with like
No.
Bam Margera and everybody.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, so we used to make our own mock CKY videos where we would go out and do stunts. We would like jump off buildings. We'd go to the skate park. We would do like backflips. We would jump into it. Like my friend, he had like an animal preserve and he had a bull, and we would jump into the bull ring and we'd slap the bull's ass, and the bull would chase us, and we would jump over the fence. And actually, one of my friends, we all did it. My last friend had to go. His name was Mike. So he ran. It was a big bull. It's like a fucking massive bull. He slapped the bull's ass. And he was running, the bull was chasing him, and it was like this large metal fence. It was actually where the gate was, where they could get in. And he jumped on and he slipped.
Oh,
and the
shit.
bull's right behind him. He gets onto the fence finally. The bull rams the fence. He falls off on his bike and he broke his arm.
Oh shit.
It was like when he fell down, he landed like where his sprocket was, and it just snapped his arm totally back.
Wow.
Yeah, he lost the bull game.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I used to do extreme stuff all the time.
So what? You just prefer video games now, I guess?
I just got hurt way too much.
That makes sense. And somebody put a curse on you. If you do something like that now, you're definitely dead.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done stupid stuff.
JRad115 is asking, when will you be getting cat mods too?
I've actually been looking. So I used to have an army of cats
Oh.
originally when I streamed. Yeah. I had 3 cats, and I had them from when I was younger, but they all just got old and passing away. And yeah, I've been looking for a new cat. I want a Maine Coon cat. You ever seen a Maine Coon cat?
No, but I'm gonna Google it.
They're like these massive, fluffy little balls of joy.
Oh. They're
Yeah.
massive.
And they like water, and they respond to commands like dogs.
Oh, that's nice. They're cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would always want like a Swedish one. The ones with like the Swedish fold, they're called.
Oh yeah, I think doesn't Learcat have one
Yeah,
of those?
I know that.
Yeah,
They're adorable. It's my
Yeah.
favorite one. My fiance wants a fucking Sphinx cat, which are like alien cats.
yeah, the little
Hairless.
bald things from yeah,
Yeah, it looks like a pair of balls.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like.
It's from Austin Powers.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Ugh. Um,
It looked kind of wonky.
I don't like them. Elevert is asking, if you were going to primarily stream a different game besides RPG games, what genre would you like to stream?
Oh, I like grindy loot-based games where you could customize your character. I've been looking for a good loot and shooter forever, and
What about Tarkov?
I never played it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
We can learn
Yeah,
it together.
I saw everyone's playing it nowadays. I played DayZ and H1Z1 when it came out on
So
Twitch.
good.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, we should do more stuff together anyway, so that could be a good thing to explore.
And when H1Z1 came out, there was this bug where you could put your hands up and run around and still shoot your bow.
Uh-huh.
And we had all a Twitch chat with us. We were like 40 people. We were praising the sun god. And we would like we would run up and talk to people, and they'd be like, "Why are your hands up?" And we'd just shoot them in the face with the bow that they couldn't see.
Oh my god.
But there's just basically an army of like Twitch chat with their hands up, running around with the hidden bows, just yelling praise the sun god.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
that. I actually can't. I don't think we did that. I was playing H1C1 and like Tasty a lot too. It was a great game. That's why I'm like kind of tempted to try out Tarkov.
Yeah, I'd probably play. I really wanted a good loot and shooter, or I like playing MMOs a lot also.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would like, that's the only thing that I could ever see myself leaving PoE for, would be a like super hardcore permadeath PvP MMO where you like lose everything when you die. Because there's like, hmm?
You excited for the Amazon MMO?
Yeah, I've played it. It is really fun. It I think
But
it
you
has
played it
potential.
already?
Yes?
Are you allowed to say that? I thought it was under NDA.
Yeah, you can't talk about the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. You can
It's
tell me
fun.
more off stream. Yeah.
No, I don't break NDA. But it has potential. I'm excited for it. But yeah, no, like I like a good like PvP MMO. I would really like, because I used to play a game called Darkfall Online. That's like
I heard
probably
about
my
that.
favorite game.
I never played it myself.
Yeah, it's like everything is a skill shot. It's super ruthless. It's beautiful.
So I really wanted Anthem to do well this year, and it kind of flopped.
Oh, I think I saw a video of that, and I was like, lol, no. M Bogey is asking favorite pizza toppings and in the middle of the stream snack.
Oh, probably pineapple. Yeah. Yeah, pineapple on my pizza. Extra pineapple, actually. And then I like nuts. Assorted nuts for my snacks. I'm joking. I like ultimate.
So wait, so you don't like pineapple on pizza?
No, I like an ultimate pizza. Like, you know, there's
Okay.
everything on it. Like pepper, like all your meats and stuff like that, cheeses.
So we hadn't gotten to that, but that's actually something I ask everyone on the AMA. It's like, do you like eat pineapple on pizza? And I usually kick them off if they do. So I was sitting here like, oh no.
Well, whew.
Ugh, disgusting.
That would've
You like
been-
bacon on pizza, right?
Yeah, sure. I like everything.
Nice.
The only thing I don't like food wise is olives.
Yeah, I don't like olives either. They're weird.
I don't know. I don't know how people eat them. It's
No.
literally the only food in life that I
Like,
can't
they're
eat is
so
olives.
bitter and they just don't taste nice.
They're too salty.
It feels like if oil was a food. Ugh. Right. Cinerance is asking, who were you running or hiding from when you were missing in action prior to your recent place?
Huh?
Who were you running or hiding from when you were MIA prior to your recent place?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, then I don't know.
Oh, there's one time where I don't know if this is what he's talking about. It was before my previous girlfriend, but I met a girl and she was really nice for hanging out, and she ended up having a husband. And her husband called me and trying to kill me. Yeah,
What?
yeah, but she said she was single. I didn't even know.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
Wow.
Florida people.
Yeah, basically. Tree Ranch one is asking, when you look at your second monitor, are you reading chat or looking at Uberdan's profile to copy his build?
Dude, the funniest thing, I got an Uber Dan stream the other day. I'm on the toilet and taking my time to myself. I go to Uber Dan stream. I'm like, let's go copy Uber Dan's build. And he's looking at my profile. Uber Dan, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to copy my own build. Uber Dan is looking at my build.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I think everyone within the community looks at each other's builds, right? Because people like do little things that are unique to the build that you might have never thought of, and it'll give you inspiration for your build.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's important. I always thought it was weird to be like very attached to like, no, I made this build. I invented this. Is like, who cares, dude?
There's a lot of shared information. Like I know for the build I'm currently playing, like I'm using Holy Relic with it for clear on the Hoa G build, and it works wonderfully. And that's something I don't know, Steel started doing it for summoners or but anyways, Holy Relic was pretty decent. It works really good on OG.
Awesome. Mr. JB is asking, I've watched you since the pre-ROS days, and I enjoy most of your content. However, you often seem to get riled up by chat, and I'm wondering if this is an act, or do some things actually get under your skin? And, P.S., give D-Lo a ring already.
No, you can't take things in life too seriously or take yourself too seriously. That's one of the biggest things people make mistakes of. You just got to be having a good time. Like, I'm human, so obviously sometimes things bother me, but not very often.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But if he's saying when I blame chat, am I serious? No, I'm not actually serious.
Good. I like it. I am serious when I say that, by the way, chat. Sexy Intelligence is asking, what do you think are the 5 most beautiful things in the world, and how do you think the world will change in the next decade? Wow, that's deep.
5 most beautiful things in the world. Holy smokes.
Well, you like one of them you kind of have to.
I think a lot of this involves going outside. Shit.
Well, I think like the more you're not saying one thing, the worse it's gonna be for you.
Yeah. The most beautiful thing in the decade. Probably my girlfriend's number 1.
There we go. Oh, it's like I was getting excited for you.
Yeah. I think the evolution of technology, like the time that we're in, where we're seeing like all these huge advancements and stuff, is really cool to see. Like we thought we're at a place where we couldn't evolve anymore, and everything just keeps on taking more and more steps forward. So to see like gaming and just the technology in general progress forward is a huge thing. Automation, everything else like that. So I'm looking forward to that. It's already starting to happen. A lot of companies, robotics, Tesla, stuff like that are making huge strides, and that's only the beginning. Within the gaming hemisphere, I want to see the evolution of VR. I got 3 things left now, don't I?
Yep.
Hopefully fiber internet. Florida has really terrible internet. We need all fiber internet.
I can improve.
Yeah, and I want to see some more genetic engineering. I want to see some freaking dinosaurs.
Oh, I would love dinosaurs.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Yep.
I like that. Nice. There's some good answers. So we like almost had an answer for this, but not this specifically. And Silobotnia is asking, I would like to know how his father reacted, specifically when he told his father that he was quitting his current career to take up full-time streaming.
He literally said, "You making money, son?" Then he said, "Also, are you showing your dick on the internet still?" I go, well, I have an OnlyFans account now. OnlyFans Datmodz.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. I'll be subscribing to that later. Manic MB Mechanic is asking, what really happened when you went to the gas station and then disappeared for 2 years?
Well, I've stated it before. I had a health problem. And then I've always like been very open with my community and everybody else online. And then I just made the executive decision to like keep this to myself and personal, just because it was something health related. And a lot of times people on the internet, they can be cruel, but they're also very supportive. And I just didn't want people to use basically my situation as ammunition, and I didn't want to just see like it mentioned all the time, like what was going on health wise with myself at the time. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because you're very open with your chat and stuff like that in your community, right?
Yeah.
There's probably also things that you don't tell people.
I tell them too much. I'm actually like
Yeah.
probably too open. So, but yeah.
Yeah.
Rapple Bacon is asking, fuck, marry, kill. Mathel, Sis, Chris Wilson.
Fuck, marry, kill. Well, you seem like a good housewife.
Oh
You
my
like
God.
cleaning?
No,
You
I
like
don't
cleaning?
clean anything. Like, it's just a mess over there.
What do you look like with the wig on?
I did that for charity once. It wasn't pretty.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you'll probably be my wife. Me and Math will have a good time. And I think Chris Wilson just does paperwork most of the time. Other people could take over the development of Path of Exile. I love him, but
You really killed Chris?
yeah, like he just does paperwork nowadays.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's what he said, right?
Okay.
There goes my streamer RNG.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gone now. You're not linking anything. You're not linking anything. Oh no. Oof. Fair.
Chris.
Good answer. I'm alive in this, so
Also, we have the same first name, so there can only be one of us. We don't live in a multiverse, so there can only be one. Chris.
Nice. Hyuna Bubble Pop is asking, can you please ask Muntz what he thinks of rice and yogurt?
Don't listen to that guy. He's a freaking troll.
Okay.
All he ever says is that's his diet. That's all he eats all day is yogurt and rice.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, and then he just complains about his farts all day long.
Oh.
Yeah. Like this is just something you do to yourself.
Nice. Mycos is asking, where's the tie?
That's business casual.
It does look very professional. I like it. It's the most suited up anyone's been for this.
I got my boots on now. Look.
But
Hey, look.
wow, you got boots on inside. Wait, you have tiny legs. You skipped leg day.
There it goes.
Nice.
Yeah. You like my outfit?
Yeah. And I can tell that your workout as well. Like your legs look very strong, and I like it.
Yeah. Well, that's when you're streaming, you use your legs a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Constantly to like support yourself, and you're doing physical labor all the time.
Awesome. Lumpy Brewster is asking, how does it feel to have 2,000 children that you care for every day?
I just hope that they're gonna care for me too, and they're not gonna let me just rot away in a nursing home.
Nice. You hear that, chat? Remember to Twitch Prime to Datmodz today. Important stuff, chat.
No, it's kind of surreal though. To, like have people that actually like you, because I don't know. I don't feel like I do anything special when I come on the stream, and people like we joke around, we talk shit all the time. It was like just having like friendly banter at like a local bar or something.
You
But then
create
you
a
also
very
realize
positive place for people to be, though.
You get some very heartfelt messages sometimes how you've helped people like through certain situations that are just totally unbeknownst to you, right? Like you don't even know that you're doing anything, but somehow you're able to help people. And
that's true. Yeah, it can be a nice escape for a lot of people, especially with like Christmas and stuff like that. Yeah, how was your Christmas and how was your New Year's?
It was good. Yeah, my family came to town. I saw them. I went over to my girlfriend's house for church. I went to church. Yeah, and then we went to a New Year's Eve party. That was fun, and just a bunch of adults and kids drinking games, stuff like that. We did like a gift exchange and stuff. We bought like a $10 gift or something, and then it was just like they would call it some random things. You would stand up, you'd give it to somebody else. It was fun though. And then yeah, we did Christmas morning. I drove back home. Basically, I drove like 800 miles in 2 days, or in one day. And then a lot of driving. Because I went to like 3 Christmas functions. Went to Christmas with my brothers, and then came home and streamed.
Awesome. That sounds pretty good. And you
Yeah, it was
streamed
fun.
like on like Christmas Day as well, or
Yeah, at nighttime.
nice.
So I drove to my girlfriend's Christmas Eve. Got there, church, Christmas Eve party. Went to sleep Christmas morning. Drove 4 hours to my brother's house. 4.5 hours to my brother's house. Did Christmas like day there, and then I drove to my house, and then I did a night stream after that.
That's dedication. I
Yeah.
like it. HK41251 is asking, other than Path of Exile 2 and Diablo 4, what ARPG are you looking forward to playing the most?
Minecraft Dungeons.
I forgot
Actually,
about that.
It's kind of like a meme, but it actually looks like it might be pretty good. They did like a demo of it, and like all the combat actually looks pretty good.
Yeah. Actually, looks decent.
Yeah, like it's gonna be weird, right? It's gonna be like more of like a party for fun game. It's not gonna be anything serious, but it actually looks like it'll play pretty good.
Yeah, I definitely want to try it. I really like Minecraft. Except when you mod it loads, then it's not that nice. Dark Abood is asking, how do you find a balance between streaming and having a healthy life food relation?
Do you even see me? I don't. Well, wait, what's on your stream right now? I haven't pulled up.
Everything.
Yeah. No, I was doing well. I was going to the gym every day when I first started full-time streaming, like for real, in July. And then I think Classic WoW happened, and it's been on a hiatus.
Nice.
I actually eat relatively healthy, somewhat,
Mhm.
but I haven't been working out too much at all. I'll go like every once in a while. But
I
it's
try
nothing
to
consistent
work
like it
out a
should be.
little bit every day, like a little bit of blood aqueduct, some mapping, just stuff like that.
Yeah. The leveling workout.
Coco Jambo is asking, can you show your dragon? And I'm guessing he means your lizard.
Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, yeah. Oh, he wants me to go pick him up?
I think he wants to see a closer look. Yeah, we'll do mine.
Okay. Well, he's kind of wild, so I need to. I haven't if he acts up too much, so sometimes he
That
gets a
looks
little
sharp.
vicious and stuff, and he'll try to like bite me. So I'd have the axe to calm him down. So I want to go grab him real quick. I got this stick also to poke him. Okay.
Oh, he moved. Wait, I didn't think it was real.
Here he is.
Wow.
Steve.
Wow, he's
Yeah.
so. Wow. You
Pretty
can't hear
wild.
me right now, can you?
He's sleeping right now. I just fed him a bunch of flies and meat, so he doesn't move very much. I'm gonna put him back.
I think
down
he's
right
dead,
now.
chat. I think he's dead. So alive.
I sedated him a little bit before the stream started.
And the next question is related to Steve. Preton is asking, is Steve ever gonna have a partner?
Yeah, I might get him a cat friend.
Nice.
Lizards and cats, they play very well together.
BM_Winter is asking, does Datmodz plan on swapping off Solo Selfan after the Delve event is over?
Yeah, I think my goal for Soul Self-Found is I want to try to hit 100. I'm pretty close right now. I'm about to hit 99.
Oh, nice.
I've been getting a bunch of scarabs and stuff. So I got a
Wait,
bunch
you're
of
99 on a
spell
Herald
trees.
of Agony build?
I'm ranked 2 Juggernaut World right now, Ziz.
But that's so boring to play.
No, it's not. I have
Yes,
Blade
it
Relic.
is. It's not a fun experience.
I think all builds to me are kind of like the same in Path of Exile.
What?
Yeah.
But they're all so different.
No, it's like there's different skill MTXs and stuff. Sometimes like you shoot arrows and there's big explosions. Sometimes you do melee stuff and there's a little slash and there's explosions.
Melee.
Sometimes you're just spinning around in circles and there's this scorpion dude shooting his tail at everything.
I'm not
It's
sure.
like
I
the
agree
same
with that.
difference to me.
Johnny Lamerton is asking, Datmodz, what conventions do you plan to attend in 2020?
Well, I think you're forcing me to go outside to go to TwitchCon.
Yes. Nice.
I've been to Guardian Con in Florida before. I thought that was a cool one.
What is
It was
that
like
about?
Well, it started as the Destiny convention, but now it's just like a giant fundraising convention for St. Jude, and a bunch of streamers go there. They were in Tampa before, but now they're in Orlando.
Hmm.
I didn't go this previous year, but I went the year before.
Nice.
But yeah, basically convention for a good cause, raising money for the kids, stuff like that. So I kind of want to go there again. And then, yeah, I don't really have any other plans. I've never
Awesome.
been outside of the United States before.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, you should go to TwitchCon Amsterdam then.
Yeah, a couple of people have been asking me
Because
that.
a lot more
yeah,
PoE
viewers from
streamers
all over
go
the
to
world,
Amsterdam.
Yeah, I don't. What's up with all the PoE streamers being like European, Australian, from New Zealand?
No, like there are a lot of American ones, but like I don't know, for some reason like there's a way bigger PoE turnout at the Amsterdam one. And that's a good that's a good place to visit too, and you're welcome to come visit me after TwitchCon as well, so
You have bunk beds?
no, we'll probably have air mattresses.
Wait, maybe go to IKEA, get some bunk beds.
Although like Amsterdam, like tickets aren't for sale yet, but for some reason Twitch decided it was a great idea to have TwitchCon at the same time as some F1 race. So you'd have to get accommodation ASAP if you want to go to the Amsterdam one.
That's like a kind of little lapse in scheduling judgment there.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like yeah.
F1's so popular in Europe too. It's
Yes. It was it's definitely can be pricey to get accommodation for it.
yeah, I have to, it's only like 3 months away. And wait, they still don't have tickets for sale or anything yet?
No. But you won't have a problem getting tickets.
You think?
Yeah, like as long as you're not like leaving like the tickets to last minute, like getting a ticket as a partner is pretty easy. It's just like, but like they did sell out last year. But if you're like buying it the first week, you're fine. But accommodation, yeah, definitely. If you really want to go, and it was crazy big PoE turnout last time.
Yeah, one time I tried to go to a Twitch party and they said that they didn't have an invite for me.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, you would get in for sure. Wouldn't be worried.
Okay.
But yeah, no, we can talk
be
about that after stream as well if you want.
Yeah, no, I'll have to look into it because I've never been outside of the United States before.
You 100% should. It's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm excited. Chess Matt before you is asking, what is your favorite book?
My what?
Your favorite book. Book, like reading. I don't know if you're joking.
What's that like? What are you talking about?
Book for reading.
No, I like Of Mice and Men. It's probably one of my favorite ones. I like Lemmy.
Mods don't read good.
Streamers can't read. We use text to speech.
Book of Regret.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was a good answer. Nefarious Gandhi is asking mods, what was your favorite game as a kid?
I played a lot of GTA, but probably Diablo 2 is my favorite game. I have like 10,000 hours in it.
Nice. What was your favorite class in D2?
Oh man, I played everything. I was a huge PKer on hardcore.
I was an anti-PKer.
Oh, I loved killing people. It was so fun. It was like outclassing people with their build and stuff like that. It was sick.
I PK'd people too. That's like all I did.
I played a lot of Zon and Sin, and then Paladin.
Yeah, my favorite was Sork and then Trapsin.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, we should 100% play Path of Diablo. I'm hyped already. Alchemist is asking, ask mod, where's the ramen cooking stream that he promised chat?
Well, yeah, I always talked about doing a cooking stream. I actually got my laptop working again, so I could stream from my kitchen now.
That's pretty cool. Awesome.
It's not really. I don't really make too fancy of food. It's just cheap ramen, but I make my own herbs and spices in there.
Do you mean herbs?
What different ones? Yeah, herbs.
Herbs. Yeah,
herbs and spices.
I know herbs.
I have a secret blend
Of herbs and spices?
Yeah.
You're missing a letter.
You ever hear about cumin?
Yes.
Yeah. I like the cumin in there and cayenne pepper.
Ah.
Yeah.
I don't like too spicy
garlic
stuff.
powder. Yeah. I make it really, really spicy.
It's like the weirdest American thing. There's an H in herbs.
No, it's herbs.
No, it's herbs.
I'm pretty sure it's herbs.
If you're American, for the rest of the world, we say herbs. It's English.
Yeah, they're just too smart for us. We don't use metric system.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We use freedom units.
Very wrong. I mean, the British invented the language, Pharaoh. That's all I'm saying. Um, LZ Omega is asking Datmodz, if there was a race for group play for PoE, who would be your partner?
Alk.
Nice. That's a solid choice.
I've never played with Alk before ever. Alk's probably I've known Alk out of most streamers probably the longest.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's really
because
nice. I
Alk
played Dota with him.
He made the Outkeezer run. I don't even know what year that was. 2014, 2013.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was like one of the good XP runs in Diablo 3. I've known him since then. I never played with him before.
Nice.
It's probably probably one of the people I've known the longest on Twitch, but never played with.
Wow. Well, hopefully 2020, new year, new opportunities. Astropulse is asking, does Mods have any interest in sponsorships again? And are there any big teams he would be interested in joining?
I would love to have a sponsorship, but I also like I want to have a sponsor that shares my ideals, and I don't want to just have a sponsorship to have a sponsorship. I want to have a sponsorship and a product I believe in. I'm not like ashamed of pushing on people, right? I don't want to just be like, hey guys, my community my community that's been with me forever, that supports everything I do, buy this super shitty product.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, what about, have you thought about getting a smoke machine sponsorship?
Oh, so I could get more of them.
Yes.
Yeah,
5 smoke machines a week.
That's a good idea. I only got one. I need more of them.
Dude, you should 100% have that as the sub goal, dude. Do like 100 or 200 subs, buy a second smoke machine. Then like next sub goal, go with chat. You guessed it, 3rd smoke machine. After like a year, you have 5.
I could link them all together too, because yeah, I had to like program it, and I could actually synchronize it. Like I could synchronize it with like music, with there's so many things, cool things you could do with it. And also there's like hundreds of LED combinations where you can do things with the lights and stuff.
Okay, this needs to happen.
Yeah. I could have like them do like musical smoke machines. You ever been to Las Vegas in the fountains? You know, like where they shoot the fountains at the Bellagio?
Vegas is something else. It's a weird experience.
I used to live there for a while.
I could not live there. I was just really uncomfortable. My skin got really dry. My nose felt like it was like shriveling up. I just was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, Ireland's humid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no humidity there at
No,
all.
I know. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's kind of nice.
It's like...
They don't sweat too much during the summertime.
And it's even worse because there's so much air conditioning, which makes it even worse. Like,
they usually have like humidifiers though, and all the casinos and stuff.
No, it was not nice. Narav the Wanderer is asking, will we see some hardcore tryhard race practice this year? Each race you do is usually with little to no race practice.
Yeah, no, I'm not the best racer, and I never really practiced too much, but I'm getting pretty good now. This league, I practiced 4 times leveling.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And you're doing really well now. You're the 2nd highest juggernaut in the world.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, no, I need to get better at like the actual leveling process. Like I'm getting pretty quick, but I need to get quicker, right, compared to like some of the top guys.
Right. Yeah. Infused Gaming is asking, ask Mods, when is the most nervous he has ever been on his stream?
The most nervous?
Yeah.
Probably the first time I got 300 viewers. I remember to this day I was like shaking because like as you stream more and more, you get used to it and stuff, and you just become comfortable with it. So like you can have a bunch of viewers and it doesn't really like, you'll be happy and stuff, but you don't get like overwhelming like anxiety or anything. Right. You're not like you're not getting palpitations or anything like that. But I remember the first time I had a bunch of viewers, like I had 300 viewers, and at that point I would only get like 60 or 75 viewers when I first started streaming. I was like a deer in headlights. I was about to get hit by a semi truck. I was like, I need to talk, and like I was looking at chat, and like chat was like spamming questions and stuff.
That's awesome. And, that's a great feeling.
Asking, like, gearing advice and everything else. I was just frozen.
Nice.
But then eventually, like I'm like, okay, breathe. You got this, and then like it just went on like usual.
That's awesome. Wait, somebody in chat said he was pretty nervous today. 2 girls were shaving his chest on stream.
They weren't shaving it; they were waxing it.
Oh. That sounds
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah, I waxed an M in my chest.
Of course you did.
Yeah, from mods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing off with like weird questions. I don't know if I'm gonna regret asking this. Bonier one is asking, Mods, can you explain the backstory to the "I'll suck your dick in the car" quote?
Oh my goodness. So I used to do this thing every Friday, right? It was called Fucked Up Fridays. We'd grab a drink, right? Everyone grab a drink, and then I would do like community games and stuff like that. And yeah, basically we would just have a fun time drinking. And a lot of times this is on Twitch when like people could like buy you drinks and stuff. So people would give me like $10, like, oh, take a shot, Datmodz. Like when you're at a bar or whatever. It was like the old days on Twitch, and I'd be like, okay, I was like a young college kid. I'm like, I love alcohol. Okay, let's go. And we were playing H1Z1 when it came out, and I was trashed on stream. And some guy was in a car, and he was driving by, right? And it was right after the spawn. And I'm like, yo, man, wait up. I'll suck your dick in the car. I was basically trying to catch a ride with them.
Oh my god.
It's from a movie, though. It's from a movie in the 90s, yeah.
Okay, right. That's fair. Lord of
I don't know, if someone yelled at you, you'd maybe stop if you didn't have a future wife.
Probably not. I'd probably drive. I'd probably keep going. I wouldn't be outside in the first place. I just realized.
Hey, you never know.
Lord of Rice is asking, I have a question. As a streamer, do you keep friends outside of streaming scene? And if so, do you ever introduce the streamer friends and personal friends or keep them separate?
Well, I don't know if you're the same way as this, but kind of with streaming, I don't really hang out with people anymore. I did have friends when I lived in Las Vegas. I had friends in Florida when I was growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I used to hang out with and do stuff. We would do like, I've done like Tough Mudder before. We would like go and do trails. We would do hiking together. We'd go on trips together. And just basically school and streaming at the time took up so much of my time. I didn't really have a chance to like hang out with them anymore. So I kind of like grew away from them. And then when I moved back to Florida, I moved to a place where I didn't live before. So yeah, I basically just worked and streamed, and yeah, I don't really talk to anybody. I did like meet a few people, and like I know like we're like gaining friendship, but then it'd be like crackheads or something.
Florida problems.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, that even better reason to go to TwitchCon. We'll hang out. It'll be great. Foxan is asking, can you explain your tattoos?
Which one?
You have multiple tattoos?
Yeah.
All of them. Come on, let's go. Story time.
Yeah, I have your name on my ass.
But specifically, is this written, or does it say your name on my ass?
That is your name.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah,
others?
I have that. Yeah, I have a arm tattoo. I got a leg tattoo on the back of my leg. It's a lady.
Oh,
I can show you my arm tattoo.
yeah. I don't think you can show the ass one.
Oh, no, I used to be able to on old Twitch. I actually had an old staff member come into chat and they're like, "Can I see your tattoo?" And I showed it to them. Yeah. Yeah, I have like a.
Is that how you got
Angels.
partnered?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got like fallen angels right there.
Hmm.
It's like it's kind of hard to see. I got like a bird. You can't really see my tattoos, and then I got a lady on my back of my leg.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. I always got my tattoos though in a place like where they're easily like you could hide them, right? So a lot of people don't know I have tattoos.
Hmm.
Well, I didn't really know what I was going to be doing.
That's pretty cool. Super Boson SH2P28 is asking, Datmodz, have you ever seen a rocket start at Cape Canaveral?
Yeah, I've seen rockets pretty close up.
Nice. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Fleckham is asking, when is he doing an Aziri cosplay?
A what?
Aziri cosplay.
I think I need to lose a couple pounds and grow some more titties.
Don't you have to gain pounds then?
Well, I have to slim up and gain some more knockers. Yeah, maybe soon, TM.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hatman is asking, if Datmodz had to give up pizza or burritos, which one would he choose?
Pizza. I love Mexican food.
Same. Do you like churros?
Yeah.
I fucking love churros, dude. It's my favorite thing in the whole world.
I don't really like sweets too much. Do you like sweets?
Yeah, quite a lot.
Yeah, I don't really eat sweets. I love carbs though.
Nice.
Chips and salsa, burritos, tacos,
Nice.
chimichangas.
I haven't tried chimichangas, I think.
Ooh, you need to, especially if you go to San Diego. San Diego has amazing Mexican food.
What are they?
You ever?
Chimichanga.
We could go to Mexico if you're in. If I go to San Diego, we just go south of the border real quick.
See, everyone
You don't wanna
advised
go-
me against that.
What? Really?
Yeah, everyone's saying that yeah, you'll die somehow.
No, you won't.
They look like burritos.
Yeah.
Awesome. I haven't tried that. I want to try it now, though.
That's what they would call you, fake news. I guess there is certain parts of Mexico where you don't want to go, but like right there, it's fine.
One Victor is asking, ask Datmodz what he's going to do for his birthday today.
Oh, the chat remember my birthday. It's today.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah. It's my birthday every day.
Oh, I thought it was your birthday today.
No, they just always say happy birthday to me every day. I don't know why.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, every day. They're always saying happy birthday.
Earrag is asking, who is your favorite sub?
Oh, you mean Gary?
Nice. That was fast.
Oh no, that's who was asking the question. Gary Wyrag?
Oh, right.
Yeah. His name is actually backwards. Definitely not Gary. Gary's not my favorite sub.
Oh. So who is your
Yeah.
favorite sub?
Well, I don't want to say. It'll
What?
upset some people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm a sub.
Yeah, you're my favorite.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. That was a nice save. Issy Drunk is asking, can you ask Datmodz how he explained that you scammed him into an AMA? It is classic. What?
Yeah, when you shot me the message for the AMA, you didn't even tell me what we're doing. You're like, oh, are you free on?
Yeah, I've been asking you for an AMA for 6 months.
Yeah, and that's how you got me to do. You didn't even tell me what you're doing. I thought we were going to lunch or something. Like you're in Florida. You're like, oh, what are you doing on Friday? Let's go hang out or something. I'm like, yeah, sure. And you're like, oh yeah, thanks for RSVPing to my AMA on Friday. You kind of just scammed me into it.
Wait, did you not want to do one? You said so long that you wanted to do one.
Oh, what the heck?
It works. It works.
Yeah, my internet's dying.
Yeah, I noticed. So
Yeah.
wait, did you not want to do one? You said like, yeah, I'm up for an basis.
No, I want to do it. Yeah, I always wanted to do one.
Okay.
It was a joke.
Okay.
But I thought it was funny when he messaged me. It was just like, oh, you didn't really mention what we were doing. You're just saying that there's an AMA.
I didn't even think about that. Now I want to go see what I messaged you.
Hey, you didn't even mention it at all.
Let's see. I'm scrolling up. Let's see. I waited for the tweet. Oh. Hey, would you have time 6 p.m. next Friday? Well, it says it would take 2 hours.
You didn't say what we were doing for 2 hours.
Okay, that's true. It could be anything. That's true. Yeah, I actually
like-
never specifically said that. You are correct.
Yeah, you never said what we were doing. You're just like, oh, do you just have 2 hours on Friday? Yeah,
Well,
sure. Let's go to lunch. Let's
you're-
like go play some mini golf. Oh, you like want to play some games off stream?
True. Yeah, okay, well, I did. Okay, I'll be more specific what we're doing in the future.
Okay.
That's pretty funny. Tax_E is asking, ask Muzz, do you have 3 top helpful tips to aspiring streamers?
Top 3 inspiring tips. The biggest thing for me is having fun, right? If you're having fun, your viewers will have fun. If you're just looking at it as goals and like you not having fun with it, your stream will probably never grow.
Mhm.
That's probably one of the biggest things. Have fun with it, right?
Yeah.
Set up a stream schedule. People want to know when you're on. I know a lot of people just have random times that they start, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and then you probably want to settle for a theme for your stream from the get-go, right? Like think about a logo or something.
Yeah, branding
I've
is
been
very
terrible
important.
with that. Yeah. So like think about like what represents you as a person and what you want to represent as a streamer, and stick with that from the get-go. Don't just constantly rebrand and confuse people. Because changing like if you have a stream name right, people are gonna know you as that, and you're like, oh, I want to be known as something else later on. People might just forget about you. There's other streamers that have changed names in the past and hasn't done too well for them, and there has been streamers that rebranded and it's done very well for them. So just branding is very important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And Sactup is asking, is there a streamer that you watch on your off time?
I kind of like like a stock market, right? Like if you're into stocks and stuff like that, you just pay attention to the market, whatever particular field, you always keep up to date in it. I don't watch one particular streamer. I go like into the directory. I watch everybody. I watch people from the directory that I'm in. I watch people within different directories. So like you look at trends and stuff like that. I kind of just like go around clicking on random links and just seeing what everyone's doing.
Me too.
Not even just necessarily like high view count people. I go down the list. There's some people that have lower view counts and just have amazing production.
Yeah. It's definitely hard getting discovered on Twitch.
Extremely hard nowadays, yeah.
And speaking about Twitch, No Leg Gamers has teamed up. If Mixer offered you the right price to move to them, would you?
No.
Nice.
I wouldn't go. Yeah.
Well,
pretty much Mixer right now is just retirement for successful Twitch streamers, right? It gives them like financial security for like pretty much the rest of their existence
and their children's existence.
Yeah, like if I move to Mixer, like you could look at every streamer that's moved platforms, their stream viewer counts, their community, they don't stick with them, and they're basically just streaming for money, and they'll probably come back to Twitch once their contracts are over. Yeah.
And as for the last question of today, Fleckham is asking, can you ask him why he would eat a candy bar with somebody else's name on it?
It was a mistake.
What? What is the story? I need to hear it.
I didn't mean to. Okay, so what happened? This was when I lived in Las Vegas with my parents, right? And then I got home from school and I went to go stream. But first I went in the fridge because I wanted a snack. And there was a Snickers bar in there. So I grabbed and I ate it. I put the wrapper in the trash can next to my computer. But anyways, I'm on stream, I'm streaming. My mom comes home and she comes to my door. She's like, Chris, I have a very serious question to answer or ask you. And I go, what's that? And she goes, did you eat my candy bar? And I go, no, I lied to her. I said, no, Mom, I didn't eat your candy bar. She's like, are you sure? And I go, yeah, I think Dad ate it. I just blame my dad. And she goes, are you sure now? And I'm like, yeah. And then she like left. I go into the garbage can. I pull out the candy wrapper and it had her name on it. And eventually I did tell her that I did eat her candy bar. But I just wasn't ready to tell her at the time. It wasn't a good opportune time.
That does sound
And
scary.
then she actually just was here visiting and she put a candy bar in my fridge. And I think it's a trap. I'm not eating it yet, but there's a Snicker bar in my fridge. And I know like they come to visit every once in a while, like usually like once a year, twice a year. I think it's a trap. There's no way she bought a Snickers bar and left it in the fridge to come back to it in 5 or 6 months. It is totally set up for me to eat it, and then she's gonna be like, "You ate my candy bar again."
That's amazing. I like that. Well, Datmodz, thank you so much for joining us here on the MA. Can we get a big applause in chat for Datmodz and also for the moderators who were helping out with the questions? Nice. Thank you so much. So let's do some shout outs for you. Where can we find more of your channel?
Yeah, just twitch.tv Datmodz. And I always post stuff on Twitter.
Awesome.
Twitter.
Awesome.
Datmodz, yeah. All the socials.
Thank you so much. And are you streaming after this?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I got some levels to get. We're almost 99. We're going for 100.
Awesome. Go start up your stream in a second. I'm gonna be ending pretty soon after this.
Okay. How long are you gonna stream for today?
Not very long because my girlfriend just came home from Denmark, so I haven't seen her for a month. So only.
Oh, really?
I'll stream for like a little bit after this and then end. Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
You guys gonna go out to dinner?
Probably get takeout. We love Indian food. Like Peshwari naan. So nice.
You're gonna watch some Witcher?
So she told me that she was gonna. So I started watching it without her, and I watched up to like episode 4. And then she was like, "Okay, I'll catch up." And she hasn't watched any yet, so that's pretty annoying.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I went until after the Delve race.
Oh, sorry. I mean ex-girlfriend. She's my fiance now.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw you upgraded her in New Zealand.
Yeah. Awesome.
That
But
was
yeah.
pretty sweet.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was very,
I wish I
fun.
had more time to talk. I'm actually having pretty fun. It's been a while since I talked to another human being that actually talks to me.
Yeah.
Well, I talk to Twitch chat all the time, but
No, we should do this more, and we can
Yeah.
we can look at like playing some games together as well. I'm definitely up for doing Tarkov together if you want.
yeah, maybe.
Okay, that sounds
Not
like
until,
a
not until after Friday though. Next Friday,
okay. Why?
because you have $4,000 for me, and I'm trying to get it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Definitely not this early in the league, but later on. Awesome.
Yeah,
Well-
no, totally down to play. It looks like a fun game.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much again for joining us. We're gonna end the AMAs here, and then I'm going to continue playing some Path of Exile. So, thanks for watching, and try to die less than I do.
Yeah. Have a good one, sis. Thanks.
Thank you.
Do I hang up or do you hang up?
I'll hang up.